Hey everybody, this is Jason from the Rogue Banshee. In this video, I'm going to show you how I disassemble the P320 FCU with a manual safety. Now this FCU is a JSD Supply MUP1 that has been modified by AB Prototype for the manual safety. Visit www.trp.fyi for our disclaimers, safety tips, and articles about the tools that we use in our videos. I'll be starting on the right-hand side of the FCU. I'll start by pulling the rear of the trigger bar out of the Sear housing. I'll now push the trigger forward and straight out of the FCU. From there, I'll rotate the trigger bar up and rearward to take the tension off of the spring. I'll then unhook the spring from the FCU. And then unhook the spring from the trigger bar. I can now remove the trigger stop pin from the left-hand side. I'll remove this by simply pulling it away from the FCU. With the trigger removed, I can access the right-hand side of the slide catch lever pin. Using a punch, I'll push the pin out. I'll remove my punch and then lift off the slide catch lever. And pull the spring free of the slide catch lever. I'm going to start by putting a 1/8 inch punch into the U-shaped hole on the right-hand side. I'll use this punch to pry the takedown safety to the rear and continue pushing it through. This punch will hold the takedown safety in the rear so that I have both hands free for the rest of the process. I'll now push the Sear pin from the right-hand side. Using a small screwdriver, I'll push the pin so that it's level to the FCU. I'll now push in on the detent and remove the right side safety. Now I'll remove the detent from the safety. And finally pull the detent spring from the safety. I'll start this step by pulling out the safety lever and then the Sear pin. I'll grab the safety lever and pull it free. I'll use a punch to push the Sear pin out from the right-hand side. Using a 3/32 inch punch, I'll push the Sear pin from the FCU. I'll now pull the takedown safety lever from the FCU. Then pull my punch from the front of the FCU. I can now turn the FCU over and shake the safety lever and the Sear free. I'll remove the springs from the Sear by simply pulling them off. I can now remove the Sear housing pin. Using a 3/32 inch roll pin punch, I'll push the Sear housing pin free. Once my pin's free, I'll remove my punch. I'll now rotate the housing rearward and pull it free. I can now lift up on the disconnector and remove it from the housing. And finally use a pick to remove the takedown safety lever spring. Disassembly of the manual FCU is similar to that of the standard FCU. There's just a few extra parts in the rear and a different trigger bar. If you like the work we do here, please consider supporting us for free by shopping our affiliate links and banners at www.trb.fyi. Also consider becoming a patron on Patreon. Our videos do become demonetized on certain platforms, so your support does help us continue to bring you additional content. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And if you're on YouTube, make sure you ring the bell so you're alerted of new content coming out. Thank you for watching. P320 FCU with a manual safety. Now this FCU was modified with a manual safety. Now this is the FCU is very similar. Let's see if I can look down at the ground anymore. The disassembly of the manual FCU is very similar to that. The video's over, but the fun's just beginning. We have another video for you right over there. But before you go, we want to know what you think about the video you just watched. Leave us a comment down below. And if you like this video, make sure you give us a thumbs up.